You ever have that one day that feels completely normal, until suddenly it isn't? For me, it started with a missed bus. Nothing dramatic, just a late morning. Coffee spilled on my shirt, and me sprinting down the street only to watch the bus pull away. At the time I thought, great, just my luck. But what I didn't realize was that this little delay was about to flip my entire day upside down. Since I had 20 minutes to kill before the next bus, I decided to stop by this tiny cafe I'd never noticed before, the kind that looks like it hasn't been updated since the 90s, with neon signs flickering in the window. I walked in, ordered the cheapest thing on the menu, and sat down scrolling my phone. Nothing special. But then, this old man sitting in the corner leaned over and asked me the weirdest question. If you could relive one day of your life, which would it be? At first, I thought he was just some lonely guy trying to chat, but the way he looked at me, like he already knew my answer before I spoke, sent chills down my spine. I laughed it off and mumbled something about wishing I could go back to when I was a kid. He smiled, nodded slowly, and said, "Careful what you wish for. Sometimes the past shows up when you least expect it." Weird, right? I didn't think much of it until I got on that next bus. Because when I sat down, checked my phone, and looked out the window, nothing outside looked familiar. Not the streets, not the buildings. Even the bus looked older, like something out of a different decade. My hands started shaking when I noticed my phone screen had changed too. The date flashing at the top wasn't today. It wasn't even this year. Somehow I was back in 2012. My old neighborhood, my old school uniform stuffed in my bag, like I had been thrown straight into my teenage life again. And in that exact moment, I remembered what the man said. Sometimes the past shows up when you least expect it. I don't know if I was dreaming. I don't know if I'd lost my mind. But I do know this. That missed bus wasn't an accident, and I was about to relive the day that changed everything.